Hello and welcome to another video and a community that believes weird is wonderful and magic is real. And we are embracing the witchy vibes, you guys. Are we embracing the witchy vibes or are we embracing Halloween? Or is it both? You tell me. Or I just told you. I don't know. Or am I embracing myself? I think it's all of the above. Because today we are going to be doing a magical witchy haul. Because I have been slowly gathering items that are both of those things. Because in this house we don't collect just... Are we collectors? We might do a video on that. Kind of. We are. But we don't just gather, acquire, world build with licensed Harry Potter things. Harry Potter is a part of the wizarding world, and the wizarding world involves witchcraft and wizardry and magic. So one must have all of those things to really bring together the actual world. We're doing a lot of hand-wavy movements here, okay? And I'm excited because, like I said, I've been gathering them for quite a bit. They're also helping me to just embrace more of myself, I feel like. We really went for it. We went for it in the lipstick. I brought it back. I brought the Deathly Hallows lipstick back with a little shimmer. And I've got she keeps moving on me, I've got my Bellatrix vibes. I don't know what her accent is right there, but we've got our little raven necklace. I wore that in a previous Halloween. I gotta figure out who I'm dressing up as. Let me know, you guys. Who are you dressing up as for this Halloween? We gotta sort that out. I still gotta figure out LeakyCon. We still gotta get to this video. So let's get going on what I got here. And we're gonna go by categories. So the first category, why did we just peek right there? The first category is going to be wearables. So I recently purchased from a witchy shop. I shared it in the Discord group. A witchy, I don't know if goth is the word, but it definitely leans more witch and magic-y. It's called Witchwood Bags. It is located here in the Portland, Oregon area. And the things they have are delightful. Let me just show you the tissue paper they sent my stuff in real quick. And I had to stop myself from buying more. So this is just the beginning from Witchwood Bags. But here's the tissue paper. It says, morbidly inclined. We've got some kind of Ouija board situations. We got a bat. What else did I see? We had a jack-o'-lantern on here somewhere. Like, what? I love being greeted with some darkness, you know what I'm saying? So that was cute. Also, if you're a true crime fan, there's a few things in there I was tempted by, but we're staying on focus. The first thing that I got, you would have seen in the thumbnail. I'm so excited by it. I'm hoping to get a handful more of these, but I saw a few, and my husband loved this one the most, and I came to love it the most too. And it is a wide-brimmed hat. Let me show you. Look at this gorgeous girl right here. I mean, how do you not have a witchy vibe without a hat? But what's so cool about this hat is they do prints on the inner brim or outer brim. You can actually select this for outer as well, and you can select different colors. I think there were like 4 in total. I know there was a gold and a white, and then this is silver. I'm a silver girl. So this one was called, I'm looking at it, the Wrought Iron Crown. Let me get them details. And it was, my husband pointed out, it was giving off like cathedral window vibes. And do you not get those vibes from the Hogwarts castle itself? You know what I'm saying? Like, look at that outline. So it's printed around the whole brim. But like I said, you could do it on this side. It does come with a little belt. And now these hats are often wool felted hats, but everything that I have seen from this shop are vegan felted hats, which makes my heart so happy because I may be a Gryffindor with a side of Slytherin, but I love me some animals. And yeah, I love that you can do both sides. The reason that I did the underneath is because obviously the sun is going to hit this more. I just love the look also of it peeking out. So let's pop this sucker on. This is my first time wearing a hat like this. You guys, she was a little big on me at first, and still is, but you can tighten the underneath. And so that's what I did. And so what I love about it, obviously you could wear it a little bit more flat. I went for the tilted look because we have that underneath. So I really love that you can just kind of like tip up and get a little peeksy poo of something. It's mad chic, you know what I'm saying? So I love this one. And as with everything in here and as with every other video, I will link it in the description down below, but that is not the only thing that I got. Like I said, there was more that I wanted to get, but I'm sticking to things that can fit into a Harry Potter-esque wizarding world. And I got me some earrings. Okay, which ones do we start with? I went with these because typically I do tend to go for like metals, more detailed kind of pieces of jewelry in general. Silver, and even wood. I like wood because it's lightweight. This one is more, well, it's not more, it is a laser cut plastic, but for that reason, it does make it more lightweight and more affordable. So I thought, you know what, let's just go for it because I don't have earrings that are covering these bases. So first up, you guys, I mean, we recently did Hagrid's Hut, and in Hagrid's Hut was little Norbert. This is kind of embracing the Norbert that exists in the book, which is a black dragon. And they are black dragon glittery earrings, you guys. The Niffler in me is alive and well. Look at that glitter. So as you can see, she's just laser cut plastic, but I kind of like it. It has the silhouette. This is an earring that for sure is going to be harder to show off when my hair is down, so I'll need to pull it up to do something because of the wingspan, you know what I'm saying? Also, this sort of ties into a book I recently read on the Beyond channel. Highly recommend that. Go check that out. But that is the first set of earrings. Love it. Should we name this dragon? Is that other Norbert? I don't know. You tell me. And then the second pair of earrings, I mean, because we are brewing up some stuff, we even got the green lights behind us, are some cauldron earrings. Oh my God. And they are like the Norbert earrings, where they are also a laser cut plastic, which made them, again, really affordable. And it's kind of more of a silhouette vibe where I'm going for some earrings. I do like a dainty earring, but I also like a good statement piece, and these are bigger. And you do get to notice like the moon phases is what they're called, Aubrey, and the cauldron-y like brewiness. So the brew on the top has like a holographic look. So depending on how you turn it, it does have a little swirl underneath. How freaking cute. But yeah, so that's the second pair of earrings that I got. I think one was like 10 and one was 8 or 7, like really, really affordable. That's all I got from Witchwood bags, but that is not the last wearable. The next item I actually showed you in our going to a Deathly Hallows concert, which is where I wore this black lipstick. But I felt like the lighting was pretty poor because I got this at Hot Topic, and if you know, their lighting is not super great. But it is a witchy skirt. I think it's witchy and I love it. I will have a clip here of me wearing it, but it has a nice like elastic waistband, which I appreciate. I like to be comfy, okay? I like to be cute and witchy, but I also like to be comfy. And it's like a velvety feel to it, which I love the look of velvet as well. And then it has this like split, like, I don't know if paneling's the right word, but lace. And it comes at like a pointedness, whereas the other panels are not at a point. So it just gives like dimension, depth, just more things going on, because when you are wearing all black, which I'm embracing a lot more, it's my color, it's my jam, you do want to bring in more textures, more layers, and even different shades of black. There are different shades of black. But the other thing that I love about the velvety aspect is there is actually a pattern on it. I don't know if you can see, we have some scorpions, some horns, like all the witchy things. You guys, do not pass up on Hot Topic for some good witchy attire. Let me tell you what, it's becoming my new place to go. But that is the last of the wearables category. Let's get ready for, what are we doing? Let's get our drink on. Let's get our drink on. The next item is, like I said, it is a drink, and it's one of my favorite drinks to consume. I miss it if I don't have it first thing in the morning, and that is coffee. And I became aware of this drink. I don't think I was aware of this company prior to a Miss Kristen in the Discord group. If you know, you know. And my girl done hooked me up with a discount code, so thank you, ma'am. And so I got carried away, and I got 3 of them. But I must feature the main event, which you would have seen in the thumbnail. And this is from Expedition Roasters, and it is the Bewitching Butterbeer. Look at this, you guys. First of all, the packaging. Can we just enjoy some packaging? I love me some cute packaging. But I did test it this morning. Here is proof. I opened the back here. Hoo-wee! She has a butterscotchiness. She really does bring the butterscotch, and I love it. You have to be like in the mood for that, because I was kind of curious. I'm a coffee drinker that just loves coffee. Like, I can tell when coffee is bad, but when you're getting into nuances of nuttiness and fruitiness and all of that, I'm fruity and nutty enough that I just don't notice the difference, you know what I'm saying? So this one, I noticed the difference, and I really, really enjoyed it. It's gonna give you that Harry Potter Wizarding World vibe, that butter beer vibe. So highly recommend. And then you can also get these in whole bean or already ground. I always go whole because I grind mine. Taste butter, you know what I'm saying? I also do a French roast. I was trying to see what else it said about it, but I couldn't stop there. I had to get this. That was the main reason that I was going. But I wanted to keep it witchy, and they have a lot of really cool things. I'm trying to think of the other ones they had. There were some that I wanted that were only ground, and like I said, I just do whole bean. But let's tap into our lupin for a hot second, because I got me the Werewolf's Howling Chocolate Chili. What? Chocolate chili. I have not tested this one because I just did the bewitching butterbeer one, or butterscotch beer one this morning. Shall we just peel it open? I'm gonna give it a sniff. Let's just take a sip if you dare. Do they all say that? Oh, so this one's got some extra spice, okay. And I could smell it. Okay. I was reading, oh, did that say chocolatey? Because I'm smelling that chocolate. I was reading that there were comments saying that it has a kick, but it's not too much if that's what's scaring you away. I'm just reading the back of it. As the full moon rises, a master roaster brews a chocolate chili Colombian elixir and gets lost in its flavors. Lured by the aroma, a werewolf sneaks in and drools into the roaster's mug. I'm suddenly disturbed. Unknowingly, the roaster takes a sip, I appreciate the story, and transforms into a furry beast, unable to hold his mug. He loses his place. He slashes up the cafe, howls in frustration, and flees to the forests of the coffeeverse. I love it. Is there a story on all of these? Oh, there kind of is. That's cute. So the butterscotch one says, "Are you brave or the kindly sort?" And they're like, here, let me show you. They're in the colors of the different houses. Perhaps you're wise or ambitious, but whichever house you call home, you will find this brew delicious. I appreciate a rhyme. And last but not least, which is really tapping into the green that I've got going on here, because my neighbor said I had mermaidy vibes, is the mermaid coffee. What is it called exactly? Dark Depths. But as we know, there are some mermaids in the wizarding world. Like, look at this. Packaging, what the heck? And the flavor of this one, what is it? What is your flavor? It's just Dark Depths, that's the flavor. Does it say? It does say who the artwork is by. I appreciate that. So we can look up Jeff Granito, if that's how you say his name. Even a sweet siren has a salty side that makes things a little more exciting. Ooh, so this one's got a salty vibe. Look at the back there. Look at that, girl. I know at least one of you who loves you a mermaid, so maybe you need to get your hands on this sucker if you like coffee. But yeah, that's our drink section. Let's do the readables. I have 2 books for you. One is actually licensed, and the other is not, but she's amazing. And my husband actually picked this out when we were at Powell's City of Books. If you have not heard of Powell's, we have done some videos. Go check them out on this channel and the other channel. And this is very suitable to us as we love us a cat. And it is called Cat Magique. You guys, I love saying it that way. Harness the powers of felines through history, behaviors, and familiars. If you have watched any of my Halloween, and there have been 2 Halloween Decorate With Me and Final Reveal videos, well, I guess there's multiple videos out of that situation, you would know that I gather a lot of books like this, both to consume myself and enjoy and embrace my witchiness in I don't know what ways, I don't know, witchy way. But also the look of them looks really nice on a shelf. It makes it more witchy, it makes it more lived in, and it makes it feel like somebody is actually, you know, brewing up something. And I thought this cover was gorgeous, but I also love the idea of it. Let me just give you a quick flip through of what to expect. Look at these cats. Hey, get your Gryffindor vibes with that one right there. What does that say? Big cat energy. You know what I'm saying? Why'd we just do that? I don't know. Look at all them cats. I love me a cat. We gotta love me a black cat. Used to have one of them. Oh, you're just gorgeous. we get to learn the power of a cat. Enough said, you know what I'm saying? If you're a cat person, you're in the right spot. If you're a dog person, you are too. We love us some animals, okay? We just have a little favoritism toward the felines. Okay, let's get into the last book, and one that is licensed. And I couldn't resist. She is pretty new. And it is the Harry Potter Afternoon Tea Magic. Can we just... I mostly got this book for the cover. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this cover. She's gorgeous. We love the gold foiling, but I also love the detail. We got us a teapot up here. Wait, where's that bow truckle? Here it is. Look at that bow truckle over here, just popping out of some cakes. And then, of course, we're getting the cat action. It's got Umbridge vibes, and I'm here for it. No, it is not vegan, as many of you know. I am vegan, but it didn't stop me from getting it because most anything can be made vegan. It's really not that hard, okay? You just swap a few things. And especially because this one is called Afternoon Tea Magic. It is mostly like cakes and things of that nature that one would have with tea. I think there's even some tea included in here, but these are like those like, I don't know, delightful edibles you would have with tea. So how could you not? You know what I'm saying? I think this one was $28. I haven't been sharing prices, but that's the point of the links, so we don't have to ruin things with the cost of them, you know what I'm saying? Oh, what was those? What was that key there? I saw a key, hold on. And chocolate frogs, we will get to some chocolate frog making, I do promise you. Chocolate flying keys, well, that's different. I feel like I'd go for like a gold dusting on something like that. That would make it a little bit more key-esque, but I just couldn't pass up on the cover, okay? Yeah, so that is the final book. Let's get into some decor. The other reason we gather witchy and magical things. I have 3 decor items. And if you have watched my other Halloween videos, like I mentioned, you'll also notice I tend to go for things that have snakes on them. I feel like it doesn't only embrace the Slytherin aspect of all the 4 houses, one of the houses, but snakes just remind me of just being a witch, just like what should be brewing, you know, what would be around. So these next 2 items are snake oriented. So if you are a Slytherin or you just love the aesthetic of a snake like I do, not in person, just, you know, not of actual real form, then maybe you'll like these. So this first one, actually these first 2, I got from Pal City of Books because they have some really cool things that are not just books. And it is a glass jar with a snake, a black snake printed on it, but it's got those like, almost like chapter stars on it. Now, the reason that I got this, you might find really weird, but one of the herbs that we get often is cilantro, and we keep it out, and it's normally in a jar of this size. And I thought, how do we not magicify that a bit more by getting one with a snake and stick our cilantro in there? You know what I'm saying? How freaking cute is that? It's very simple. I like even the little detail like right there on the snake. And it's like $11. If I could see who the creator, the business is that made this, I will link this one down below as well. But I couldn't pass it up. I have me some store credit, so why not? And then keeping with the snake situation, I got me this gold ring holder. Let's pull it out. And this sucker was like $12. Why not, you know? So all it is a ring holder. So it is nice and small in size, but it has that pretty gold look. It's already like a coiled up looking snake. So you're gonna put your rings here. Let's test it. Let's just do it right now. Get ready for the clanky noise. Oh yeah, that was satisfying. Hold on, let's redo that so you can actually see it. You put it over the snake head. Look, how cute is that? Or you can even have it in multiple spots and put it on the tail there. How did I almost not get this? Does it lack a little bit of detail on the face? Like the eye could be more detailed? Sure, but for $12 and just to have that nice gold pop, because if you have seen my main bathroom, I have a good bit of gold pop in there, and I don't really have a dedicated space for my rings just yet, so and now I do. And that brand is Urias, or is it Baldy? I don't know, I'll find it. I'll link it in the belows. How cute, right? Did we say that? We said that. Okay, this last decor piece is one that I got ages ago from Home Goods, and I have seen them bring it back even this year. I've seen it in the store. And let me give you some details on why I got it, but let me show it to you first. We're keeping with the gold. Look at this. Look at the, are we getting the height? Hold on one moment. Look at this gorgeousness. So what is this, you might be asking? And why did you get it, Aubrey? Obviously, she looks pretty magical, I feel like. We've got that really pretty, like, bronzy gold look. I've wanted to show you guys this thing for so long, but I was waiting till I had the DIY that I want to do with it done, but we haven't gotten to it yet, so I'm just going to show it to you. Because Home Goods is one of those places that you can find magical items, and especially this line. So this is the, like, made in India line. There's a lot of, like, Indian made products that are like this bronzy kind of golden nature, really good quality, well-made stuff at Home Goods. So I really really recommend checking there. So there is a door. It's very subtle, but it opens here. Da-da-da. Take your guesses in the down belows right now on what you think I want to use this for. I think in the meantime, until I get to that use, while you are guessing, we could just put a nice tall, thick candle in here. Probably an LED one that looks like a faux candle, or it looks like a real candle, but is a faux candle. And put that in here, have it hanging. There's a possibility I may end up getting another one of these. I do not remember how much she was. Oh, it says $16.99. That's not too shabby, you know what I'm saying? But the DIY idea I have for this sucker is, I mean, how cool would this be if we took all of our vials, hopefully Wizarding Trunk keeps coming out with vials, or maybe we make some of our own, and we turn this into a pensieve holder, a vial of memories, you know what I'm saying? I love doing stuff like that where, yes, it's not exactly 100% how it looks in the films, but it captures the nature of it and gets a little bit more creative by doing it your way. Because if Dumbledore has a pensieve and memory holder, who's to say somebody else doesn't, you know? And so they're gonna do it their own way. And I just thought that this piece was so beautiful, and I love the way that it opens so that you could have your vials in there. So I just need to create something that is like kind of tiered, and probably, I'm thinking it probably would only hold like 2 layers of it. If you have any thoughts in the down below, I do not have a like 3D printer. That might be what's needed, or might try other materials, I'm not sure. We still have to gather our vials in the meantime, but I loved it. And you guys, that is the last of the witchy magical items. Let me know in the comments down below, what were your thoughts on this kind of video? Because I love making videos like this. It's like I said, I just love gathering items like this because they really bring the house together. And we are going to be gathering so much more. I have been pinning my little heart, my little witchy heart away. I'm so excited. I just got to come into some moolah, you know what I'm saying, to be able to pull off all the decor and renovations that we want to do in this house. We did do a video of a tour walking through, but I've gathered so many more ideas since then. I'm excited, but we'll have to take it like piece by piece just because we are limited in the finances. But yeah, let me know in those comments down below. What did you think of this kind of video? What did you think of these kinds of things? Have you gotten your hands on any magical or witchy items yourselves that feel like they come out of the wizarding world, or which would have them? I'd love to know. I'd love to chat with you in those comments down below. But until next time, my magical and witchy friends, remember to love what you love with everything you have and keep making magic. And I'll see you in the next video. Let's get our sleeve into it. Hold on. Bye. So awkward. I almost knocked the glass over. Okay.